This fellow, got a pleasure to get to know. He's a Tea Party fella from way back. He is probably one of the coolest guys I know. Proud to serve with him in a previous position. He ran for state representative for our district and served us very well during that campaign. I'm going to welcome Derrick Waggoner.
Thank you all for being here. We're watching our rights be eroded very quickly. It's picking up steam. It's like a rock going downhill. We've watched them slowly eroded over the years, little by little. We were giving them up. Now we're watching it at a much faster pace. Gun rights is very close to me. I have very personal experiences with some of this. I grew up around guns in a very conservative family, but around the Chicagoland area. And if you watch the news, you know that Chicago is experiencing a shooting about every 6.3 hours. Didn't really become that important to me until my home was broken into 4 times in 1 month. And I tried to purchase a handgun, and they had to apply for this and apply for that and wait and wait. And fortunately, my father-in-law, being a good gun rights guy, provided us a little .22 automatic. The robberies ended, but nearly 25 years later, my little 5'2" wife successfully used that handgun to defend herself against an intruder on our property without ever having to fire a shot. Simply displaying the weapon, excuse me, and the willingness to use it was enough to make that person leave the area. I'm an avid gun supporter. We have to realize, and the gentleman said it earlier, without guns, we'd probably still be a British colony. Maybe that's why Pierce Morgan's so opposed to guns. But if you look, and you look back at history, where would we be without the personal right to own weapons? People died, folks, to give us that right. They gave their lives to fight for the freedoms that we have now. Are we really going to that easily let them take that away from us? Are we going to let those freedoms slowly be taken away? And again, faster and faster now. It's kind of like the story you've heard about the putting the frog in boiling water. He jumps out. You put him in warm water and slowly turn up the heat. He slowly dies because he doesn't realize what's happening to him. You're obviously awake because you're here. You understand what's going on. But we've got to talk to our neighbors and talk to our friends because we're losing our rights so fast. Can we turn it around? Only you can. Only calling offices of like this gentleman right here, Dr. Scott Desjardins, that's fighting for us. We have to support those and put more up there with him to help him out. And like Michelle said, don't believe that local elections don't matter because they do. Our state house has done a good job. I'm a little disappointed. I thought they could have done more this time with the guns in trunks or guns in parking lots bill. But it's a step forward in the right direction. As a state, and as a county, as citizens, we have to fight back. Thank you for having me.